I'll be doing a whole January shrine wrap up just to give you a full tour of what I got going on. Okay, so I don't really do this on TikTok, but I'll do it here since I can vlog however long I want. That's my sister's loft. This is my desk. You can pretty much consider it like an office space right there. It's kind of messy because I crochet and projects are always flying everywhere. This is where I currently temporarily store my yarn because I don't have anywhere else to put it. And as you can see, the yarn pile is so big that it even spans out to these little risers right here. And that's our lamp, the lamp that we always use like at nighttime because the ceiling lights are so bright and so yellow, it just like burns our eyes. So we like to use the lamp instead. And then moving over here, this is my closet. I really want to get rid of it. I want to put it somewhere else because even though all of this is here right now, I plan on expanding my shrine. On the opposite side, I want to like expand it downwards and probably put my bed on this side. So my bed, my sister's bed, and my office on one side of the room. Whew, that's a lot to take in. But I want to get rid of all these. And as you can see up here, I have like boxes. Those are the ring doll boxes. They're in like the original packaging that it came in to protect the actual caskets. So I'm leaving those in there. And then we got some figures. I'm trying to sell these, by the way. It's gonna take some time. And then over here is my sister's shelf. That's currently what it looks like so far, but she actually has like the top two parts of the shelf, and then like the bottom is like my stuff. Even though I have a bunch of stuff surrounding that shelf as well, it's also mine. And eventually, if I could fit the bed on this side and there's still some room, I would put like a full bookcase up here. So that way we can make use of the wall space because, you know, we got to make use of all the wall space. I also left double mirrors right next to the doorway. So that way we can like check our clothes before we leave and make sure we don't have anything stuck in our teeth. And then moving on up here, we got these Pash magazine posters, Wang Xin. Oh my gosh, I tried so hard to rearrange these posters and like make them even as possible, but I'm a very short person and I didn't want to climb too high to be able to hang up these posters, so they're kind of crooked and I just have to make do with it. It's still cool, you know, it's better than a blank wall because I get to see my beautiful couples up there. Here is the badge wall. This is where I am using this ring doll background and I place all my MXTX's badges on this badge wall. I'm trying to fill them up, but you know, whenever I get like a freebie badge or whenever I make purchases, it goes on there. And of course, my cleaning supplies. This is my robot vacuum. His name is Todd. And now moving on to this corner, we're getting close to the shrine. Woo! We got some more Gearus artwork up there. And then over here, I got the Wang Xin plushies. Moving downwards, this is a little shrine dedicated to Erha. I haven't read very far in Erha. I stopped around volume 2 because I wanted to wait until 7 Seas releases the rest of the volumes and then I would try to binge read it. And already I have dedicated like half a bookcase to Erha because I feel like the art, the merchandise of Erha is very pretty. It's very aesthetic. And I'm just like, I couldn't resist. And after reading volume 1, I pretty much fell in love with the characters. So I know I'm gonna like it when I read it. And I decided to buy some merch for it. This is the temporary display just because I don't have very much to display and make it look better. So we would just have to make do with this. I'm also missing 20 centimeter plushies that I have in my storage bin, so I gotta get that out. But I plan on rearranging all of this eventually. So Erha is probably going to be on the other side of the room if I actually move my bed out of the way. And then at the bottom we have some MDZS merch. So this shelf right here is basically where I put all of my red acrylic stands. I just put on here because I don't have anywhere else to put it. There's no room. At the bottom, we have some other Danmei novels with some MDZS. Oh my gosh, the acrylic stand's in the way. There we go. Okay, that looks much better. But as you can see, there's not very much shelf space, and I just eventually will just have to cram everything on the shelf. Not very aesthetic, but that's what I gotta do. Okay, so at the top of this shelf right here, we got some more fan art at the very back on the wall. And followed by some more Gearus illustrations, acrylic stands, and of course my ring dolls. We have Langwanji 2.0 and Yiling Laozi ring doll. Yeah, as you can see, their middle fingers are up, but they're flipping each other off, not you, okay? I got so many comments and people were like, why is Wang Xin flipping me off? No, it's actually a little inside joke from my previous post. They're just flipping each other off. And of course, moving down here, we got the plushie shelf, also partially rabbit themed, and some other plushies related to their past, because as you can see, these two ring dolls, their outfits is related to their past self. So I try to put like plushies that's related to the character of the series or the past. And then down here at the very bottom is where I put like the media stuff, so the novels, the CD drama, and I threw on some random acrylic stands on there just because I have no other place to put it. Not very aesthetic, but that's why these things are in the corner. And now moving up here, we got like the pink shelf, pink/purple shelf. You know, we got some Valentine theme acrylics and some cherry blossom theme acrylics. Very nice, very lovely. I just placed it up there because where else am I gonna put it? And then moving down here is the, also again, Wang Xin ring dolls. Oh, it's so pretty. So their current outfits is them in the present time, and that's why they look like the way they do. Although, as you can see, Ring Doll has released these guys much earlier, like 2019, and these guys were released 2023. So there's a big difference in years and experience. Obviously, they've improved a lot since 2019, so I love it. I had to get them all though. And then moving down here, this is like my favorite MDZS shelf just because I managed to get the limited edition super large 60 centimeter acrylic stands right there. In the back, I decided to place some of these, I think they're called knit prints, where it's like of the Untamed, that's like fan art. And I managed to get a pile of those. I was like, let me just put this as a backdrop for the acrylic stands, and I love the way the shelf looks. And I also got some acrylic stands drawn by Gears as well from like the MDZS cafe in Japan. I got a few of these and I decided to go with the whole symmetry look. So Lan Wangji's on one side, Wei Wuxian's on the other side. And as you can see, in the middle is where they meet. It's so cute. I love it, love it, love it so much. And if I had to give this shelf a name, it would be called Memories, just because, you know, them two together. Up next, we're moving on to Scum Villain shelf. Oh, this shelf is like so green, but like at the top part, I tried to go with a more, let's see, Lil Binghe with his Shizun, but like in their past. So it kind of goes with that, but actually there's Black Binghe up there as well. So it's basically both of them. Again, I tried to do the whole symmetry thing partially. At least the acrylic stands on the front, like Shizun's on the left side and then Binghe's on the right side. But then also there's other stuff up there as well. And as long as everything looks good, I'll just throw it up there. So not everything has to be perfectly symmetrical. And as you can see here, I was really trying hard to do the whole symmetrical thing. It doesn't match the posters because, yeah, they're switched. But everything else I think looks really good. I'm really happy with the way this shelf turned out. It's probably my favorite shelf out of every other shelf I have on this shrine. And I just love how like Shizun is on one side and Binghe is on the other side, and when they meet in the middle, they are holding hands. Super cute. I love it. I can't get over it. And then the next one is like the media. So I'm currently dedicating only half a bookcase to Scum Villain just because I don't have enough merch or enough room right now. So half a bookcase is fine. We are still surviving. And then moving down here, we got some more MDZS. So yeah, MDZS has like over 2 bookcases. I think you can pretty much consider it 3 full bookcases all together. And this is where I'm putting the scale figures and some other small figures on the front side. The very bottom shelf just basically has more Gears acrylic stands, and I tried to keep it like a green theme going on with the water lily pads and stuff like that, but you know, it's failing. And also recently, the last thing I read was TGCF. I'm still finishing up the extra chapters. I got like 2 more to go, but this series is so good. I swear, volume 6 stole my heart, like for real. I fell head over heels in love with the series because of volume 6. If you know, you know. And this top shelf right here is where I'm displaying all of them in their elegant outfits, their suits, you know, it's very classy and yeah, just pretty stuff. So here are the ring dolls. They're so nice. Oh, did you notice like every one of these little ring doll shelves has like the special edition posters of the novels? So like Scum Villain also has one, and so does MDZS. I tried to make all these 3 shelves match because I like them side by side and also matching as well. And then the ring dolls, they're holding my crocheted dolls, which link in bio, by the way. I had to make mini versions of them, and some of you guys liked it, so I'm very happy, and I cannot wait for them to arrive to your shrine. Down here, we got some TGCF plushies and just a few acrylic stands to match with that. I got a little gap right there just because that's where my mascot plushie was until I sold it. And then over here, I have the novels, the medias, the Heaven Official Blessing Season 1. I hope they release Season 2 because I would totally get it. And there's a little butterfly earring holder, but that's not actually mine. That's actually my sister's. I was like, it matches the theme of TGCF. Let me just display it on here. All right, moving to this side, we have the huge Crown Prince poster. Very stunning, very beautiful, because I think within a month or two, I should be receiving the Crown Prince ring doll, and I'm so stoked about that. He looks absolutely stunning, and I cannot wait for him to go right here. And also, I have a little card captor Sakura figure because I plan on taking a picture of her and eventually listing her up for sale. Don't know when that's gonna happen. I've been so busy. I also have this little Shikishi board just randomly sitting there because originally my ring dolls were holding them, but then now they're holding themselves. And so I don't have a place to put the Shikishi board. I will figure that out later. And oh, this shelf right here is actually one of my favorites too because it has to do with Xiaolian and Sanlang in his, you know, disguise form. So all the pictures and acrylic stands and figures will go here as long as it's him in his Sanlang form. Basically his disguise form. These will go here. So it's dedicated to that. You can see like there's a certain theme going on and I really like that. And now the shelf down here has to do with mostly Hwa-Chang and things that are related to Hwa-Chang or the past or whatever. And as you can see, the shelf is kind of darker theme too. It's like red and some dark blues, but then like to the right side it leans more towards yellow and gold, which is like Xiaolian and stuff. So I feel like as of right now it looks okay, so I would just leave it there. And overall I feel like I'm also really lacking a lot of merch for TGCF, so I'm hoping to get some more things for this series because my golly, it's so good. The more I think about TGCF, the more I realize all these little details that MXTX puts in there and how meaningful it is, and just the type of character that Hwa-Chang and Xiaolian are. It's just so beautiful. Like, wow, destined to be together and everything. It's just, whoo, so good. Chef's kiss. And so yeah, that is the wrap up for this shrine for January 2024. Hopefully you like it in video form. Long form video. If you stuck around, give this video a like and a subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I'll do some more shrine wrap ups later. Bye.